Hello everyone, this is Venkat Chosai and welcome back to my channel. So, today's topic is functions in C language, and there are two different now, what exactly is a function? A function is a block of code that performs a specific task. We then do it in a uh, main function also, but we will discuss about that later on in this video. Now, structure. Now, what exactly is a function? As I told you, function is a block of a code that performs a specific task with C program. Modulity. Now let me give you an example for this. If you organize an event all by yourself, the whole stress falls on you, which eventually leads to fatigue and also the failure of your brain capacity. So instead of completing all on your own, you divide the task among your friends or colleagues for each one to manage one task. Just like that, if we break the program into different modules, it will be easy for us and also for the compiler to compile. Code reusability. Like we would not need to write the code again and again. We can use the same function multiple times without rewriting it. Now, reduces errors and simplifying the debugging and maintenance of code blocks. Now, as I told you, if you're hosting a program and there's a problem with the pattern or food, you can directly ask the representative of the Saturn food, like what is the problem, and you can just ask him to do that. But if you do everything on your own, then it would be a problem. You can't solve it all on your own. So like that, it helps us simplify and debug. It's for clean writing also. Now next, different types of functions: library function and user-defined function. Library function is the main function which we use, which is compulsory for the function, and user-defined functions are custom built by the programmers. Now, recognizing these categories helps the reusability of the code, as I told you earlier. Now, let's move on. Now, what exactly are library functions? The basic library functions which we learn is STDI, standard input output function, which we denote by stdio.h, which handles the functions of printf and scanf. Um, Now, if you want to include other functions like the squaring or powering of the function, we use a library function known as math.h. It reduces your functions, your lines of code. Now, this is everything about library functions. Let's move on. User-defined functions. As I told you, modulity divides the task among different groups. So debugging the code will be easier. Clarity. When each and every logic is separate, you can clearly see which one is what you don't need to like it's the code doesn't become messy. It will be good. Parameters, like you can use parameters like accept inputs to tailor the function between dynamics. Return values, if the function is returning the value to the main, it has return values. Now, user defined function, int sum, int a comma b. This is the syntax, guys. First, if the return value is there, you like what data type the return value is, like int or char or print double, that you have to write. And what are the input parameters, actual variables that you are bringing in. Are there what are they? Int, like integer or a character that you have to write here. Now, library functions offer with reliable access to pre-built routines. These library functions are already built in, um, and you don't need to rewrite them. Whereas user-defined functions, the user programmer has to write his own program. So that is user-defined function. Then it's easier when the program is plot like even for your subjects. It's easier when the subject is divided into points rather than when it is in a paragraph, right? Just like that, if if it's divided into separate groups, it's easier to understand or debug the code. And thank you guys. That's it for functions. Thank you.